know what series got me in a chokehold? Well, it had me in a chokehold. I don't know when it is. When it start is the circle, send message. Hey, Bamiana, I was just thinking, do you want to form an alliance? Circle, send message. And it always hit you with that hand gesture. Circle. I feel like I could just immediately rock my way to 100,000. You know what I'm saying? I really rock on any block. I think I need to be on the circle. I would go in as myself. A song that has just really lived rent free in my head is Califani. She a hot girl. Well, the baby song.
Just put their hands on their knees. Make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees. I don't know how to dance, but
I've listened to it probably like 10 times today. Probably 10 times.
lean and make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees. Make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees.
I need it on my line. I kind of like this dark figurine, this little aesthetically pleasing look is going on here. Welcome to Skincare and Stuff. I'm like feeling myself today. I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in high spirits. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, do. Let me tell you what happened though. Me and my homeboy were supposed to be doing a mukbang. We were supposed to be doing seafood crab because he was gonna make me try crab legs for the first time. So if you're looking to impress me, a bag of crab legs, not gonna get it. I'm not a crab legs type person. So and something ended up happening, so we never did get a chance to do our mukbang. So it's kind of like I need to get with him before he leaves out for work so we can do something. And I had two of these. Don't have kids. I had two of these. And my son ended up losing the first one. So I'm so pissed off because like I got it for that specific reason to do mukbangs and stuff like that. So I'm stuck doing a skincare store, which it's okay. I'm gonna show clips because I went on a fast where I drank completely just nothing but water for 2 days. I fucked up because my mom ended up making like this brunch. Mother's Day brunch. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to me, yay. My daughter ended up writing something off the internet that she found. And then she got mad at me and gave it to my mom. I'm like, ain't that some shit? So, anywho, whatever. So, I did go on that fast. I don't suggest it. People talking about doing that shit for 5 days. Who can do that for 5 days? You got me being out of shape because I wish I would be in this world not eating chicken wings. But I did for like I was already intermediate fasting. So I stopped eating that night at 6 on a Friday. Then on a Thursday. I stopped eating Thursday. Then I started that Friday. Something in that nature. Anyway, I had fasted for like 36 hours or whatever. So that kind of, yeah. It did make me sick. I had stomach cramps throughout the night. They say like the third day you're supposed to have this little mental clarity and you're supposed to feel better or whatever. I did lose like buku amount of weight and I ended up eating like chicken and waffles that Sunday and I felt like sick the rest of the day. So like when you fast like that, you have to ease into it. My sons don't see I'm doing something. Oh, okay, let's get this party started. Okay, so why am I talking like that? So I saw on the internet, it was a post that said, I need a woman that's gonna cook and clean every day because I need to know if you're a wife or not. I have found out that the only thing that qualifies you to be a wife out here is if you cook and motherfucking clean. But what's crazy is though, y'all want us to do wifely duties before we're wife, but y'all don't want to do husband duties before you change my oil, mow the grass, come in here, pay the bills, watch the kids, like it doesn't correlate. And they want us to do these wifely duties, which mainly maintain the household. What the fuck? So like I think it's more to a wife than just what I can do, because I feel like a lot of women can cook and clean. Can that bitch support you? Can that bitch hold you down? Sorry, I'm saying bitch. Can that woman hold you down? Can that woman, when you fall short, can she pick you up, support your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, someone you can confide in? So, like, it's just like the list goes on. Versus, yeah, I can make you a hot meal. I can buy you a hot meal. Popeyes cooks every day, every day. So I just feel like this one girl was like, "Oh yeah, well, come in here and pay rent like a husband." Oh, the church was quiet. The church was quiet. I didn't hear anything. It's just too, like, it screams, I like the milk for free. I like this cow, but I get the milk for free. Like, why buy the, what's the saying? Why buy the cow when the milk free? I'm up here giving you all these attributes and all this, the vibes and all this kind of stuff. It's like, why marry her when I'm already doing bare minimum, and she still handing it to me, and then like you try to cut back, and then that's when you break up with you. Oh, you don't do the things you used to. So you gotta we're weighing feathers and bricks here. It's just the counterbalance is off. But so I was gonna do this mukbang with my homeboy, whatever, because I had a little tea, little tea that happened that got me kind of like bogged down over the weekend. I wasn't in the right headspace to be doing like videos and stuff like that. It kind of like hit me. So I think I told y'all about my past relationship. Like, I was talking to this youngster, and we ended up breaking it off in September, but we continued to talk throughout. We just recently just like cut everything dry or whatever, but like the vibe, like he was a fuck it. No, he wasn't. So basically, I got a phone call Wednesday, Thursday, and the number was the city he was in. I'm like, oh my god, did something happen and someone's calling me? Because I can't fly up there. So basically, it was another woman. I cannot. I hate woman to woman conversations. I hate woman to woman, because you went through his phone long enough to see who I was, and you just called me for validation. It's all there in the phone, baby. You didn't really need me, but you know what I'm saying. If I was gonna milk that cow, you know what I'm saying here. I really just threw her into his arms, basically, or vice versa. He's gonna try to work it out with her because they're closer. Um, he gonna, I'm sorry, she gonna get all the flowers, baby, and I get absolutely nothing. But what am I doing? It's fine. This is like my third time, and it's not like I'm intentionally talking to these women's men. It just so happens like that, and I hate, and I sensed that it was coming. But sometimes God gotta hit. Was that a? Yeah, that was funny. God got to hit you with the back of his sound and be like, wake up. This ain't.
This ain't what you project. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
This ain't what you. This ain't what you. This ain't. Yeah. We're going in with the Neutrogena deep clean. You're supposed to throw your. It has. These have expiration dates on them. These have expiration dates on them. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on the box. Like, and I know I've had that over a year. It's supposed to, does this expire? Yeah, this expires in 6 months. It's a little jar with how long you're supposed to. Once it's open, this is how long it lasts. But I use a lot of my products so much that I really just don't anticipate throwing it out. And you're supposed to wet your face, but it is what it is. We going in wholeheartedly. I don't really just have my stuff sitting here for long periods of time, because I really just go through a lot of skincare products. So, but anyway, women go to women for validation. I think I've checked a woman one time, and she came back at me. She was like, "What we do is our business." I'm like, Now I gotta hit you. And I never ran into the woman again. I never saw her again. Um, I knew where she worked, but every time I went up there, and it wasn't like I was gonna do anything because I don't even think I'm that type to bust over her head about a man or whatever. But I never saw her. This is the second time. This is the second time. If it doesn't say keep out my eyes, keep out. It doesn't say leave out the eyes. You know what? I'm finna sue. I'm finna sue. It does not say keep out of eyes. Use daily. I don't like to exfoliate daily. I don't like to exfoliate daily. I feel like it makes my skin raw. Okay, so that was the first time. The second time, it was this guy in my inbox, and he just kept hitting me up on some same shit, blah blah blah. And I never responded. I don't check my messenger. I don't be in my messenger like that because I already know what's in there, and it's just what I'm saying. Like I don't ever just be in my messenger unless I'm just really in a conversation with somebody. So this girl hit me up, and it was in the spam because you have to be friends on Facebook, and it was in the spam. And she was like, "You talking to my man?" And I was like, "And one thing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not finna be loyal to a nigga that out here doing you dirty. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you." So she's like, I was like, "Who your man, baby?" And I was like, "Send a picture." She picked the worst one, or that nigga just looked like that. Baby, I was like, and this was just like me just talking completely out of space. I was like, baby, that ain't even my kind of standards. I would, why? I'm offended that you would think I would be talking to a mushroom like that. Oh my goodness, that ain't look like the damn. No, I don't talk to that gremlin. I'm sorry. It just sounds like some cocky behavior. I know I'm not like the best looking wench out here. I know it varies in different things. Like I'm probably a 7 in Mississippi and a 4 in Miami. I ain't gonna say I'm a 7. I'm probably like a kid 6 because I know I ain't just got like like the standard practice of beauty. Just got light skin with curly hair and green eyes and perfect skin. I ain't none of that. I'm a dark skinned tomboy, wig wearing, extra flabby skin woman. So I know I just ain't popping, but that man, he looked like the trap house water boy. I wouldn't touch him with your coochie. No. So anyway, and it was kind of like I went to look for I went to see who he was, and it was just him. And I'm like, now you see, I'm not replying to this man. Like, you need to check him by his shit. Now, if we were having a conversation, I would have told you, oh, well, he never mentioned you. So that's why I'm not aware of y'all's situation. And women are so vulnerable to other women. Sometimes some women will pop off, but like that doesn't work nowadays. If you come in my phone and want information and you're screaming at me, you're not gonna get information. I'm not gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna leave you guessing. I'm gonna leave you guessing, and I'm gonna keep talking to you. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. So the the second time it happened, um, I gotta stop answering unknown calls. The second time it happened, the girl called me and she was like, "Have you talked to such and such?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just talked to him Thursday." I was like, "Yeah, I was just over his house." Like, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for if you're looking for it, baby. You ain't no need to dig. You ain't gotta dig with me. I'm surface level. And we had a whole 30-minute conversation. And she just went into this whole spiel about how she took his phone and drove up the road and he chasing her. And it was just like drama. And I was like, oh. And what pisses me off is that I always want to hear the male side of it. I never get to hear. Once the woman calls me, I never hear it from the man. Like, I'll be expecting, like, hey, I want to apologize. They never give me any kind of clarity. And that's why you need to learn how to make your own closure in situations, because you're never going to get it from these people. Never in a way of like, hey, this is what happened. This is what's going on. I just want to apologize. I didn't mean to bring you into. Yes, you did. I brought you into a situation and without, because when me and him were talking, he was like, he's not really looking for anything. And I was like, shit, neither am I, or whatever. It's just like some cool kicker type stuff. So that was basically it. Something I was about to do. Do I want to do a mask? That is the question. Do I feel like that thing it's kind of, my pores kind of look tiny. I might use that every day. I might have to give me some more. So I'm gonna just go in with. No, I'm not, because I gotta go to work tonight. So weekend brightening solution first. I like this because it's you put your cotton ball on it. Squish, squish, squish. Aging skin, problem skin. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, so it is what it is. A brightening toner, I told dark spots and post-acne spots with 4 exfoliate AHAs, even skin tone with bearberry, and refine the look of pores with witch hazel. I got this it's a Target brand. But the thing about this, I think my homegirl found some in dirt cheap. So I think, Target boots and scoops brands and stuff like that, because they got rid of a lot of Urban Skin RX products. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. We had a whole conversation, and one thing about it is, if you went through that man's phone and saw all this stuff, you really did not need to call me. Saw all the conversation. Women seek validation. We have all the answers. But we still have to call a woman. Let's normalize talking to that man. We know he gonna lie, but I've seen, you know what? Just the proof is in the pudding, because I've seen men, not even men, I've seen my man. You literally have proof in your hand. You have proof. That man will lie wearing Jesus' robe. That man will sit up there and lie about the proof that you have and you see. And we sit on the fence about it. Well, he did. No, you got stone cold evidence. You have concrete evidence. Why do you sit up there and let we allow a lot of men to lie so they can work their way back in our life, so we can let them back in. Because if you be like, no, this is it, he can't come back off that. But we sit up here and make excuses for these men to come back in our life. So we let them lie and bargain and beg and plead, because we know we're going to take them back. Because y'all so afraid of time. Women are afraid of time. That is our worst nightmare. Time passing us by. We're 35, we're 37, we're 39, we're 41, we're 63, and we still have not found the love of our life. We still haven't had kids. We still haven't done this. We still haven't traveled the world with our man. We still do it. Do it right now. You do not doing anything. I'm stuttering. Oh, I see these scratching. But it's like, stop waiting on life to happen when you can have life right now.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating.
Do it right now. Hell, get out there and see that word now, because the longer you sit up there and wait, and the longer you sit up there and put time and effort and trying to find the perfect and the soulmate and this, that, and that, you're wasting time. But a lot of women stay in comfortable relationships and all this, with a man and deal with his bullshit is because, oh, I've been with him for 10 years. Sir, yes. And I don't want to put men into a box. I don't want to generalize men, because I know and I've seen men that treat their women and want to be with their women. And want to have a woman. So like y'all should not settle because just because it's more women than it is men, and a lot of men are in prison, blah blah blah. But it's men out here that will treat you right. Sometimes you have to go a little younger. Sometimes you have to go a little older. You can't just sit up here and put yourself in this category. Well, I want my man to be older than me. I want my man to make this and do this and the third. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. We set ourselves so we have our preferences. There's a difference between preference and standards, baby. That motherfucker ain't gotta have a beard. He ain't gotta be 6 feet. That's my standard though. I want a man taller than me because I'm 5'8". But he doesn't have to be 6'5". I have a friend that's 5'2" and she wants to date. She don't like girl. You can have a man my height. Like stop. You're shortening the list with all these stipulations to what you want in a man. Oh, he has to have a beard. He has to be 6 figure. He has to be 6'3". He has to have an athlete. He has to drive a Maserati. Like the more you add to your preference, now this is what you have to deal with. Okay, not every man gonna go grow a beard. Not every man gonna make 6 figures. Like bitches, you happy though? Not every man gonna drive a Maserati. That Ford work. Like, come on now. We have to expand. We have to set a standard. Like how he treats you, how he treats his family, how he comes in and greets you, how he greets others, how his mannerisms are, how he works at his job, how he gets his promotions, how he's loyal and all this kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff you should be looking at. Oh, he wears bobos and he wears he wears black Air Forces.
Stomping in my Air Force One. Big boy, stomping in my Air Force One.
Black Air Force kind of get me. Okay, don't come over here with no black Air. That's how I'm gonna rob you blind energy. So basically, we sure not. The more we sit up here and compartmentalize. I don't know what that means, but I like that word. So whatever that is, put everything into this little cute little box, and then we don't look outside this box, and then we shorten what we have. It's men out here that will do, and they will honor and cherish and provide and protect. And you could be a damsel in distress with that man. Yeah, you can. You surely can, sis. But we want to have all these stipulations. Not every man's gonna be romantic. Not every man is gonna send you flowers. Not every man knows how to. Some women have ruined these men, just like men have ruined us. We're traumatized as well. Some women saw the good in a man, saw the good in a man, and ran him ragged. So now his trust is broken because it's like, bitch, can I send you money without you leaving me? Can I send you flowers or are you going to use me? Can I take you on dates or are you just hungry? Let me see if you can feed yourself. Like, show a man you know how to eat by yourself. Before he take you out on a date, these niggas don't eat. Can you eat without me, bitch? I need to see. I need to see what you working with. Because if you just eat ramen noodles and hot dogs at the house, you looking for me for a come up. You want to eat ramen at the house, but you want to have surf and turf when I take you out, bitch. This one guy told me, he was like, you can't start a woman out on Roof Chris. You got to take that bitch to McDonald's. And then when you take her to somewhere expensive, it's kind of like, surprise. It's kind of like, and she's like, oh my God. Because once you start up here, you cannot lower it. You cannot. Why the hell? You cannot go from sugar to shit. You just cannot. So I don't know how I got off on this quick rant, but like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Looking good. Looking like an 8. I'm a snack. Yeah, put me on a plate. I look good. Take me on a date. Be an A and I'm a ride with you. I'm a glide with you. Come on, slide with you. I could be a rapper. Coily Ray, you know what? She fucked it up for me. Ice Spice. I'm just talking shit. It was something I was looking for. Okay. Anywho. We're at Hydra Firm Brightening Serum. Here we go. This is my favorite brand. Like men. It's like a gel consistency. It was free. It was free. and I bought so much other shit. Um, I still believe in love. I still believe I'm gonna find my knight in shining armor. And you know what kills me is that we have normalized accepting cheating because a man will be a man. No, ma'am. I learned. I learned. I don't have patience for that. I don't have. No one can cheat on me and then think we can build another relationship from that. Now we got trust issues, baby. Now I got a problem. I can't come from cheating again. I can't build off cheating again. I have done it so many times. And how do I okay. Just fuck with me. So I cannot I cannot feel insecure. I cannot have you sleep. And they just like, oh, it was no emotion connected to it. It's not for me. It's time for me to pack up my shit. And it hurts. It hurts. But when I tell you women are so afraid of time, oh, we've been together for 10, 15 years. And now it just turned into I'm surviving. We're not in love. We're together. I'm just surviving. I can't afford to live on my own. He's been paying all the bills for these years. This, that, that. That's why you gotta have your own. People sit up there talk about independent women. Shit, have your own. Be a businesswoman. Be an entrepreneur. Have your own. So when it's time to pack your shit, regardless if it's 15 or 20 years, get the fuck out. There's the door, bitch. If you're not if you don't be on TikTok, you're not gonna get any of these references. So you have to. I hate to say prepare for the worst because sometimes you can be laxed in a relationship. Then you know what I'm saying? That nigga uppercut you. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was just saying, like, I told you he wasn't the one for you 10 years ago. You didn't listen. We ignore red flags because we like the men. I done seen me do it. I'm talking about when be waving a red flag in my face, but I'm like, he's so pretty and he's so nice. And I just enjoy his company. Did I put on toner? I did. And then it's just like, oh, that slide on you and up your whole trust issues. But the thing about me, I don't have trust issues. I don't bring my insecurities into a new relationship because that man didn't do nothing to me. So I don't put stuff. I don't put my old feelings on a new man. That's the way a lot of women mess up. But you have to learn how to accept that time is inevitable and you have to move on sometimes. But do not let these folks normalize cheating because that is disloyal, dishonest, and unfaithful. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not. You cannot sit up here and come back from that. You think these folks sit up and let you cheat on a test in school? No, because guess what? They're gonna be watching you the rest of the school year. We caught them once, we may catch them again because it's like I'm always gonna think this. How can I cheat better? She caught me like this because I didn't know how to delete them pictures and text messages. So now this dude told me, he was like, if you're gonna do that, you need 2 phones. I'm like, y'all really are out here paying for another cellular bill to cheat. That's just be single. Does that even when y'all hear yourself talk? Do y'all hear yourself? Do you understand?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What you're saying? Like, do you hear yourself? Because none of that shit is logical. None of that is logical. Okay, we wrapped it up. We are about done here. Y'all already know I went in with my favorite. This has been my A1 since day one. Just you cannot go wrong with just like a little cleanser and a light lotion because some things are so heavy on my skin and it makes my pores like swell. But yeah, that's gonna be the one. But as we wrap this up, I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all learned something. Make sure y'all get that neck. I want one of them tools that help with my look. Cause I do have a second chin for storing them chicken wings. But oh my bad. Um Life is too short to be in a relationship unhappy. Like stop. I used to say, I want Jamaica to be my honeymoon spot. I was like, when I finally get me a husband, I want us to go to Jamaica. Shit, I'm not gonna be waiting no 12 years to go to Jamaica. I want to do that shit now. So I'm up here planning a trip, a cruise or whatever I need to get to Jamaica. I cannot sit up here and wait on these men to do right in my life because like the ones I do like, they move slow with their feet. Like pick up. I want to be in love by the night. Come on now, work with me. Give me something to work with. Shit, I'm very flexible. So that's just it. Hey Barbara, this is Shirley. Stop seeking validation when you go. If you go through that man phone, be prepared to find whatever you're gonna find. Because if you're looking for something, you're definitely gonna find something every single time. So because obviously something led you to looking at man phone in the first place. Obviously he made you feel insecure. Obviously he's doing something different in his life because men are sloppy. You know we've been together 6 years and you started to put ketchup on your fry. What new bitch taught you that? Yeah, I know. I know you've been hanging around somebody because you ain't never you. Because I'm so observant in that fact. Like I like oh, you know, like they switch up their routine or they switch up shit. They never just could come in and be the same person they're being when they start being with a new person, if that makes sense. If they start hanging with this woman and she does shit like that at her house, he gonna bring it to his house. He gonna they pick up on other people's mannerism and they do it without noticing. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. I'm telling you, they're gonna pick up on it every time, and then that's when you kind of put two and two together. So what you want to do? You want to go through his phone? Because let me tell you something. Phones have a lot of information in them. We keep a lot of information. We got pictures, news, social media, text messages, friends, phone calls, like every cash apps, money apps. It's all in our phone. So why not go through it? That's where all the information is. So whatever led you to go through that phone, do not go through that phone and stay. Be prepared for whatever is on the other side of this screen. You see what you see, take that as your validation. Your intuition already felt it. So now you need to act upon it. You went through that phone for a reason. Why? Just to start an argument? That is the stupid shit. Why find out he cheating and stayed? If that was the case, let that man cheat in peace. Because what kills me is that y'all sit up there and want to catch a man cheating but can't afford to move out on your own. Look, girl, if we being for real, let's be fucking for real. Come on now. If anything, if you're gonna catch a man cheating, if your woman's intuition is setting you off, prepare to pack your bags and leave. Be ready for whatever. Be ready for the conversation. Be ready for the begging. Stand strong. If you're not ready to stand strong on your 2 feet, go by what you said. Put some slaws down. Get the hell up out of there or kick him the hell out. Don't go through that phone. That's all I got to say. And what comes to dark, what's done in the dark eventually comes to light. But I hate that saying because I got a flashlight. I'ma bring it to the light. Like people like, oh, I don't go through phones anymore. If you want to be happy and peace, that's fine. If you want to let that man skip and hop all over you and do whatever he want to do, that's fine as well. But you know what I'm saying? If your gut intuition is telling you something, it's probably done. Let me get out of here because obviously somebody wants my. Bye, y'all. If y'all haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, share. I will be doing a mukbang. I will be getting some more material out. Just not this week because my homeboy flaked on me for good reason though. So I'ma holler at y'all later. Let me get out of here because it's starting to get a little funky.